Hello, chat. We're here. We're back. We're back with the challenge. I have about 2 hours, and tonight, a star of the city shall fall. Provided provided this stupid build can work. We do need to build blockma as well, because I think blockma might be pretty good for us. But yeah. Let's go here. Right. Oh, I didn't mean to click on them, but okay. So, inhale smoke. Do we have to... I don't want to inhale smoke twice, because that wastes our inhale smoke, but then again... I don't see any clashes we can win, so I guess we kind of do have to. That's fine. Right. Is today the day you beat Zhao? I hope so. I really hope so. So, we're going to try this for a bit, and failing this, we'll go build purple tier blockma. Because these guys deal a stupid amount of damage. Do we have yay on this? I'm not sure if we have yay on this. I might have unattributed that to give to blockma. We also don't do bleed, so there's literally... no, we do have immediate repairs, but we're about to die, so... There's no way we don't die here. Unless I still have Unrelenting on? Oh, I still have Unrelenting on. Okay, hold on. We were in with a chance. If they can stop max rolling. Oh. I mean, we are about to die, but, you know, other than that... Because if we onrush that, and frankly, onrush that, stagger, stagger, no, the burn kills here, surely. Oh, we just get killed. Oh, this is the first one of your streams you watched. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy. How are we going to do this challenge at the end? One fight at a time. Any progress? Well, if you were here last stream, yes. We completed Liu 1, Thumb 1 and 2. We also got blockma done, so it is time to build blockma. So, this is a... We need to add these things, so... We're not smoke anymore, we're blockma. So let's redo all this. We want... Start playing a theme. No, we gotta save it. How was my day? My day was good today, actually. Yeah, I played a shooter game with Kiwi for a while, which was very fun. There were basically nobody skilled on the enemy teams, so we were just destroying people. It was insane. But yeah. That was fun. I did enjoy that. Right, so we want keeping in stride, and then what other things do we have for a defensive? I've never actually built blockma before, so I have no idea what we're doing here. Endurance is... Because we could go Maxim. Potentially. Start playing a song. We'll start playing a song when we start doing Gevra, and if we need it. So... Maxim would be good, I reckon. Like, we could go... Sweepers aren't worth it for blockma. This works. We would have to do charge, but... Characters 11 more charge at start scene, gain 2 protection. 2 protection's pretty good, but... actually, first things first, I forgot. Yay. Immediate... I could have sworn I spelled... Oh, not passive abilities, that would be key page. Yay! Immediate repairs. So, which one of these... What does Rudolph do anything? Gain 1 strength, deal +2 stagger damage with attacks. does defensive count as an attack? Because if so, then that would be a good move. But I'm not sure if they do. Because then the other one would be, we check out Walter. Walter. I should probably just look up Walter. Defensive dice power +1. That's pretty useful, and we do have the space for it. And then a 1 card. Well, no, we've got no more space. So we have a thought of persistent. We have thought of persistent. Yeah, we have. Right. So defensive, serpentine barrier. Lurigol is pretty interesting. Emotional turbulence is interesting as well, especially with that defensive page. But what else is there? So apparently Steel Knuckles is good. I'm not too sure, but apparently it's good. We'll see. Defensive does not count dodge. Where we're at in the game? Star of the City. Star of the City is where we're at. Right. I'm honestly not sure what the best is. Ferris Guard is great. I think we need to add Ferris Guard just to it. And then we want some card draw, so... It's not all pages in hand, and all dice in the screen. No. What card draw do we have? Because first of all, we have Grace the Grass, obviously. And then, do we have any light restore? No. I mean, we could do that, and then we should throw on a... energy. Oh, it includes both block and evade. Oh, wow. That's good. So then we want energy conversion, and we additionally want a leap. This leap is like our 1 card draw here. Right, let's see if this is any good. This is the first blockma build I've ever built, so let's see if it's decent or not. Okay. Go in my Hawkma. Guarding stats. Serpentine's barrier, and Grace the Grass on you. Backseating is telling me something to do before I've asked. Or without me asking. We could use overcharge, but we're not... the goal isn't to deal damage directly, the goal is to do defensive. Because then we get... this. On reflect, deal half of the block dice roll as physical damage to the opponent. And then things start getting funny. Because now, I mean, also chuck against you. We get hit by some stuff here, but that's fine. I would have preferred another Serpentine Guard, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. We don't have Unrelenting here, so we can just be straight up be killed, but... We have immediate repairs, right? No. Well, we do have immediate repairs, it probably just triggered. We may want more counter cards, is the only thing, because drawing no counter cards is effectively a death sentence with the number of attacks we have to deal with. Guarding stance. Serpentine barrier. What happens if we make it to the second part? Well, we try and kill them too. Ah, nearly staggered. Has this challenge made me suffer so far? In parts. Other parts it's been perfectly fine, to be honest. Yeah, no. Some parts have been hellish. Right, okay. Then we get that. Serpentine barrier, and then... I mean, against you is probably the best, if I chuck a Ferris Guard against you. That way, you'll stagger. And also it deals damage, which is lovely. Okay, just hope we don't die. It's annoying. Is Ego Philip still the hardest part? So far, yes. Wedge Office is the hardest part of the challenge so far. Okay. Now, more block dice power. I think we are just dead here, but oh well. Yeah. That's us. We didn't draw enough counter cards. How we deal with the second act? I don't know. We'll deal with that when we come to it. To be honest with you, we'll deal with that when we come to it. Okay. Are there any other block counter cards? This is an important question. There is this, of course. Oh, you just have to pick block, otherwise all counter cards appear, huh? Okay. Emotional Turbulence is decent enough. Overcharge is funny. That might be good to be honest. We just don't have enough light restore. Smoke? We're not doing smoke, it's blockma. Oh, you mean the zero cost? That would give us smoke. So we'd need to be able to deal with smoke, which in theory we could get Puffy Broom. And once we've got Puffy Broom, we could then go and check out the smoke block pages. Which includes... that's decent enough. Although, I mean, that's going to smoke restore 1 light, which is basically what these are, but then we need some card draw. And we don't really have any card draw. Because this is basically our card draw. And we don't need energy conversion, to be honest. That's what Graze the Grass does, but... and I mean, could instead pick up... I mean... Passive for card draw? What passive? Let's check block again. I mean, with how cheap everything we have is, we could afford the overcharge. And that at least allows us to deal damage. Margin for card draw? Probably not worth it, no. Margin's problematic because you don't actually get any choice. Battle Ready... doesn't Battle Ready just give you more cards at the start of the encounter? That's really not worth it. We are working on very limited space here, and wasting passive space on that is not worth it. Skim Prescript only gives us some cards to start with, that's not really worth it. Also, we're full of slots, like we can't actually fit any more pages on. There's Will of the City, we don't have Will of the City yet. Will of the City requires beating Yan, so... we are a little bit off of that. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Ferris Guard on you. Lovely. Damage, my favourite. We nearly staggered that. Okay, immediate repairs. What passive are we running? I'll check after this. We're running Haboob, we're running Keeping in Stride, we're running Yan's +1 to defensive power dice. I'm not sure what that passive's called, but... and then I'll check. Honestly, deal and take twice so much dagger damage. We're also running immediate repairs. And we are out of counters. Lovely. Which means we are dead. Nothing I can really do about that. Ow. What combat page am I hoping the most? None. Well, I don't have anything in mind, we're just progressing for the sake of progressing, more so than anything else. I'm not sure if this is really working. We may have to go back to Smoke Gebra. That may be what we need to do. Because I could just be building this really poorly, but it doesn't feel good. So different toughness from Donghuan. What's toughness do? Out of curiosity? Oh wow. Smoke Gebra is a lot more fun, true. How much does grit cost? Oh, we can check that. Yes, it has to... No. Yesod is terrible unless you have a team with him. He's god-awful true solo. He's great on a team, but you need people to keep him alive until he gets to his powerful form, which... I mean, I'm not sure where you're expecting us to get the other people from, but trust me, we don't have them. What's happening in Just Joining? We're attempting to kill Liu 2 with blockma. It's not particularly going very well. Hello, welcome to the stream. Toughness gives endurance and stagger depending on emotion level. That could be useful. The only problem is that Dahuan's actually built up. I'm not sure who it's on right now, but... Donghuan, sorry. Donghuan's still got the red mist killing thing. Oh, I guess, we can just remove their pages. Right, and then... Speed dice +1, okay, then it's toughness 6. I don't think we have enough for that. You want to stagger protection, so the scene, the amount increases to 2 at emotion level 3, and 3 at emotion level 5. God, no. We don't even last that long, so... What mod do I use for infinite pages? I don't have infinite combat pages. It's called No Grind. No Grind gives you infinite books and you just burn a ton. That's how I tend to get that. Let's unequip. Right. Grit. Reducing coming damage, stag damage by 1. Huh. I mean, no, that is... We're basically replacing potato for potato. That's not... What the fuck? That's not English? Okay. Ah yes, I do like replacing a potato for a potato. That's not a saying. Why do we have Puffy Room? We don't use Puffy Room. We could get rid of that in exchange for then getting back the boob. Or Mirage might be more worth it, I'm not sure. We get a 3 cost? Do we have enough space for that? Huh. I could go that. Gambling. Remember chat, no backseating. AKA, please don't tell me what to do unless I ask, and I haven't asked yet. Most of the questions so far have been rhetorical. I will be very specific when I'm not being rhetorical because, you know, I normally need help then. Back from your sleep, are you winning? We haven't really gotten anywhere yet. We're just currently trying to build blockma. Do your best, not backseating. Thank you. No, I will do my worst. You can't make me do my best. Okay. 17 barrier, and grows the grass on, I suppose, you I stand the best chance at winning against. Alright. Immediate repairs. Oh. We take 2 less damage from everything, by the way, which is really useful. We are effectively turning ourselves into a tank. But breathe and be happy. Never. You can't make me breathe. Out of spite, I shall stop breathing. No. Stupid joke. Right. Okay. Wow, that was awful. That was also awful. Has our immediate repairs procced? I guess we're about to find out, aren't we? Yes, it has. Do you know that you're addicted to oxygen? No, I'm not. I can stop at any time. Block mirroring. Well, that's the idea. We're not very good at it, but that is the idea. Hello, Cesus. Welcome to the stream. Let's do Grace the Grass on you. How did we win that clash? Oh, we got 5 fragile. That is basically a death sentence. Yeah, no, that is just a death sentence. Geber isn't. Oh no, I'm just trying something new. It's not that she's not working well. It's just that I want to try something different. Truth be told, we've been getting further with. Well, not really. No, we haven't really tried it. Most people say it wrong. Really? Oh. Well, I'm glad I got it right then. Okay, let's go for a Ferris Guard on you. Would have been better if we'd won. Never mind, we took no damage anyway. Right. Right. Haste is very useful for us, of course. Geber is shies long enough you win. Yes, no, definitely. We've discovered the power of Onrush. It is insane. I love Onrush. I just realized we could actually try this on the Index, to be honest. I'm not sure how effective it would be against the Index, but we could try it on him. Ferris Guard on you. Chuck a Serpentine Barrier out into the world. Ah, that's annoying. That means we've wasted one of our Serpentine Barriers. Or, not wasted, we didn't really have the choice to spend it. I love having both Grit and Taboob, it's great. Nanomachines, son! What happens if you don't bring a team to some of the fights with enemy copies your team? We've not encountered one of those yet. In Abnormality fights, they just get a, like, awful deck. Did we skip Crying Children? No, we beat Crying Children by using, like, 2 additional Librarians. Which I felt was in the spirit of the run. Let's overcharge on you. And then, I guess, leap on you. Ow. Please stop. How did you fail that? Okay. Nanomachines, son. 3 damage. 0 damage. And then we die. That is a funny build, though. I should completely main Chesed. No, we can't. There are a few Abno fights I'm not trying at the moment. Chesed is one of them. We do actually not have anything for Hockma yet. Cyrus, look at that. Look at how happy he looks. Right, let's give him that. We could, in theory, do Crying Children now, but, like, yeah, we did have to do an additional Librarian there. We did, it was still tricky to beat, because we did still have to use an inventive strategy for it, but, you know, other than that. In theory, Grit plus all the, like, stupid amounts of guards we have might be enough to stop us taking very much damage here. We don't have Haboob active yet, so we do still have to just take the damage for now, but... now we have... That might be better. Block dice gain 1-3 power, but let's grab that. Serpentine Barrier, and Grace the Grass on You. Ow. Right. Right. Now, block dice gain 1 to 3 power. Or deal and take twice as much stagger. You know what? Screw it. There's a limited amount of them, and there's not a limited number of me, so... Ow. Please win the clashes. Okay, we did have immediate repairs. Okay. I love taking basically no damage. We really are just a tank. That is what we're doing here. Then let's go... Press guard on you. Please stop low rolling and overcharge. Ah, that's really annoying. This is surprisingly effective, though. We don't have any way to regain stagger, which is an issue. Also, we didn't actually get our light back there because we didn't have Serpentine Guard, but, you know. And then leap on you, I suppose. And then we die. Could we try Maxim? Do we have enough space for Maxim? What would we have to get rid of for Maxim? We'd have to get rid of, like, Madness, Keeping in Stride. We add Maxim. Well, we save 3 there. We can then get 4 for every 30% of the act. HP loss. Gain 1 endurance at the start of the scene. That's not too good, but the 2 protection is quite good, actually. That'll just stop us dying. Let's... This might be a stupid idea, but... There we go. That maximum crash is interesting, but we would have to drop one of these. But still. Because receive 30% less damage and stagger damage from attacks is an interesting proposition, but... What reception is this? This is Index. Okay. I reckon we replace another Graze the Grass with Overcharge. And then maybe rather than... I think we need to add a parry, just because that way we can get our stagger back. Because we can't right now. Oh, you need 11 charge. Ah. You're right, yes. Because we would have to add triple R suit. Right. Netsack Immortality. Netsack Immortality is an interesting strategy, but getting to that point is hard. We very rarely survive that long. Although, this actually looks like a decent defensive build somehow, so we could try Netsack Immortality strats. Right. Right. The first turn is the worst for us. Because it's when we don't have any of our really defensive passives set up. Okay. There we are. Serpentine Barrier. Graze the Grass on you. Okay. Please stop losing clashes. Please stop losing clashes, Hockma. Okay, immediate repairs. Now, deal and take twice as much stagger. Chuck those out into the world. Right. That's annoying, and that's also annoying, but I guess we take damage here now. Now we need our overcharge. Thank you. Apparently we have 0 card draw. That makes sense, actually. Okay. We just need to not die here. I know it's a large ask, but we just need to... Never mind, we died. What sucks is that we're limited to Motion 3. That's a straight up lie. I'm afraid. That's just not true. It's not a lie, you're just incorrect, is how I should better say that. Also, chat, remember, please, for the second time in half an hour, stop backseating. If I want your help, I will ask. Thank you for attempting to help, but please kindly do not. Thank you. Okay. Zoe Ishmael wins, so true. Okay, now we get Boob active. Overcharge, brilliant, that's what we want. And then we can chuck a parry. I think a Ferris Guard might actually be better for us. That is a stupid amount of power down for us. Okay, immediate repairs I don't think is triggered yet, so we can still have that trigger. Lovely. And now we take minus 30. So, no, we didn't get 5, we just got protection. Like, stupid amounts of protection. That on you, and then chuck a parry out into the world. That's fine. How... Why are we not clashing? Okay, never mind. Guess we're staggered. Why did Overcharge not clash there? Well, we're dead here because we don't have an unlimiting, but okay. No backseating, you'll figure it out. So true. Alright, let's try it on Netsack. Netsack, your turn. Put on the dress. Right. Guarding stance. Ferris Guard on you. Raise the grass on you, even though I don't expect to win. That's not the point. Okay. Because effectively, we're not even really using blockma, so... we can just do this, and then we'll get the same effects, really. Ferris Guard on you. Please stop losing clashes. Okay. Immediate repairs triggers. Okay. Laughing Powder, thank you. Laughing Powder isn't even really a good choice there, I don't think. We lose our protection next scene, which is annoying, but I think the healing might have been the better choice there. Because now we don't get our protection next turn and we probably die. Oh no. Oh. Did I not choose an... Ego page? Fragments from somewhere. That probably wasn't a good choice, but fuck it. Yeah, sure, okay. We'll see if this works. Okay, apparently we can get ego pages pretty easily. Which is not something I was expecting to see. Ow. Please stop. And then we die. Okay, hold on, that's actually working out. Netsack is pretty good at that. Anyway, if we'd picked a mass attack for Netsack there, rather than what we did, we would have been fine. It's definitely the decreased number of attacks coming our way is so helpful. Alright, guarding stance. Overcharge right away. On you, why not? Right. Right. Here's the top reception. We would need to beat Arcorp for that, and I don't want to have to beat Arcorp right now. Serpentine barrier. We can't do another overcharge, so actually hit them with a Ferris Guard, I reckon. That was awful. That was genuinely the worst possible situation there. Because it meant we used up all our defensives, which is really problematic for us. Thankfully, immediate repairs. Okay. Now we get... Honestly, I think Pebble might be the best. Okay. Overcharge on you. Hit him with parry. Okay. At least you evaded. And I just have to hope he doesn't die. Which includes them not rolling max. Lovely. Dice power plus 1 is interesting. Okay. This one is probably better. Capo, and then chuck a Ferris Guard at him. Oh shit, some of them survived that. How are they rolling higher than this? That is actually stupid. Galaxy might have been the better choice there, yeah. And we're staggered. Star of the City, yes, we are in Star of the City. Let me check, actually, how much better would... Galaxy have been. Recovers users HP. Yeah, no, that would have been better. Definitely would have been better. Well, still, this is really possible, actually. So, what do you mean, that's Star of the City? They shouldn't be able to... I mean, technically we don't actually have any power-up, which is probably a more valid reason, but... We are a guard build trying to use power, which is not really something you can do. Right. Why do I do challenges like this that embodiment insanity? I find them enjoyable. I think they're more interested than playing games normally. You there, graze the grass on you. Right. Violet, Purple Tear was easy. She took like 2 hours. It's fine. Even easier than the Red Mist, who really went down quickly. Yeah, let's hit him with that. Yeah, you watch the Homestuck pilot. I would rather kill myself, thank you. And we're dead. Okay, that was a bad roll. Swim is easy. Look, when basic ass grunts end up taking you like 8 hours, you take the wins you can get. You take the wins you can get. Did I struggle at all with Argalia? No. No, not really. We didn't... Yeah, no. Continue the video once I have enough material. Hopefully. So, I'm not sure whether or not I should go until we finish Star of the City and then make another video, or continue to just beat the challenge and then do that. So, I'm not sure. I am on the fence on whether or not... like, when I should continue the video. Some people have told me they actually want to see more of the challenge that goes on in video form, which I'm happy to do, to be honest. But, yeah. I'm number 1 again. Good rolls, I suppose. Everybody is at 75 XP, really, at the top. But, you are the lucky number 1. Right. Overcharge. Hit him with the Ferris Guard. Right. We need more charge, so when we get to use our overcharge next turn, that's when we start getting our massive protection. How hard was the reception for the rats? Super tough. They should nerf that fight, honestly. Realizations are great. I really enjoyed the realization, actually. Both of the realizations we've done so far were really enjoyable. Stagger, brilliant. Immediate repairs. Now, this is interesting, but I think just healing is better. We didn't get the other thing I wanted, but we did get to Capo, which is still pretty good. I mean, actually, we don't really need it, frankly. We'll use it in a bit, probably. Like, if things start getting dire, we can use it, but we don't need it at the moment. Oh, we may need it. Please stop rolling so high. Okay. Ferris Guard. Brace the Grass. And then I can also use a leap here to draw. Please stop. Please stop hitting me, you're not dealing any damage. Okay. And... okay, it's next tier, I think. Is the funny. I mean, it can just use that, which is... yeah. So next scene uses HP and stagger down to the values that when it comes to swiftly restore light. Sure, grab that. Phaneroma. I can just hit him with a Phaneroma now. And then, is there anything that I have to recharge? I mean... sure, let's do this. Oh, that didn't actually hit anyone. Okay. And then that'll hit them all, at least. Right. You might have it. We've got Mayo's page. Well, what would we use Mayo for, though? Alright, I think that was a bad strategical decision. Myungus fucking sucks. Like, genuinely, Myungus is awful. Genuinely, we've had Myungus for a while, I just don't use it because it's not good. Like, don't get me wrong, in normal gameplay it's perfectly good, but this isn't normal gameplay. In case you haven't noticed, this isn't normal gameplay. Please don't hit me very high. Shit. Yeah, using that mass attack is a bad idea. We can definitely do that, though. That's actually really good. It's not necessarily... no, it is horrid. Like, it's not worth its cost at all. It's just, it's not worth its cost. Which makes it horrid. There's so many better things that you want to put on. If it was Galaxy... oh, if it was Galaxy instead, we would have won. Yeah. Should use the ever-repeating performance. We would have ran out of, light. Is the issue. Ooh. Lovely. This means we immediately get our protection passives up. Did I do you too? Not yet. No, not yet. Okay. This does mean we get the flower page first thing, which is pretty good. Heals light. I think it fully restores light, yeah. Oh, actually, yeah. That's pretty good. Anyway, not Pebble. Let's get Laughing Powder. Because most of our protection is for health. So it's better off just to do that. So, discard you. Lovely. Lovely. Ow. Let's get Pebble. I don't actually want to use Leap. It's not good for... we lose our protection passive is the issue with using Leap, but let's use it regardless, because also healing, and I like healing. I have never killed Zhao before, so we'll see when we get to her. We have both Maxim, Haboob, and Grit on. So... we could grab that. Let's get Dice Power +1. Ah, Galaxy, lovely, thank you. Basically no light anymore, but oh well. Wow, that didn't hit anyone. Please hit someone. One person, lovely. And then that'll hit at least. Yeah, the problem is very much just they all have stupidly high things. And we don't have our protection, so I think we are just dead here. Probably. Unless they roll well for me. No, they didn't roll well for me. Get mine replenish passive? With what passive? Also, please, chat! Stop backseating! Please. I don't know how many times I have to say it, but please, stop backseating. I will, we've got something good going. I don't need help. Haboob. Haboob means that whoever takes the most damage in a scene gains 1 stagger, 1 normal protection. It's quite nice. We could, whenever we get the mass attack, switch over to a different scene to do it, potentially. Get the Aventigo. Yeah, Haboob is quite good. Just like any mods to help with the, we have no grind on. Because I think actually grinding out by hand would, make me want to quit. Everything. Let's see something new. I think we want different card draw maybe than what we've got. Imagine doing Wedge offers again. No. No, I don't want to imagine that, actually. Because the problem is we can't really use Leap, because if we use... I mean, I'm going to use it because I want more card draw, but we don't gain enough charge for us to use Leap without losing our stuff, which is really annoying. Because this protection is what keeps us alive. Have I tried aura farming? Okay, ever-repeating performance. Galaxy. I mean, I can just... I can't use both because I don't have enough for that. Like, Slash and Blunt, right? If I go... Let's see if this works. They still outroll me, that is insane. I probably got a slightly lower roll. Okay. That is great for healing. Now, they all only really have 1 because, one minor issue with that is we no longer have light. That is the one minor issue with doing that. So now we have to survive a turn. Can you speed up ego moves? No. I don't think you can. There may be a mod for it, but no. I don't think so. Right. Let's grab that. And let's grab the capo, frankly. And now I can do the capo. And then... Oh, it's in the other deck! Oh, Everlasting Performance works weirdly. Okay. Huh. Well, I mean, I may as well do that as well. Please stagger. Okay, 1 stagger, which means we get some light back. Oh wow, we just flat out killed her, huh? Great, wow. Right, now the issue is... Ferris Guard on you, Graze the Grass on you. Okay, one stagger. One kill. Oh! We get another light up, which I think means we now have the funny thing. Springs Genesis. Right, well, now is the point where I can't move over just yet, but trust me when I say this is the point where we begin to win. If they could all stop max rolling. Please stop max rolling. Right, now, which one is my best for this? Probably piercing. Because now I hit them with a laceration and a... No, actually, let's hit them with a mangle, snake's prey, and venomous fangs, I suppose. Or no, let's go leap. Because otherwise we might not have any light left. Staggered. Kill? No. Please don't kill me. Okay, one stagger. Another stagger. Okay, great. Now we're immortal. We're not using maximum crash, we're using bionic charge. Okay, 2 hits on you. Snake's prey. Venomous fangs. Right. Galaxy is a fair point, actually. Did I attack the wrong person? Oh well. Oh shit. Looks like I'm on Pierce, because I can do that then. One kill. Oh, we must have killed them on the 3rd. That makes sense. Hey, could I move back to guarding? Harry. The fact that they all have that now is terrifying for my health. How did... Okay. Yeah, we just didn't get the hits. That's really annoying. We must have accidentally killed them beforehand, so... Oh well, we can do it again. Can't change cards in one hand with... Yeah, you can. You can change cards in any turn, it just discards and draws back. We don't get min-max because we didn't beat that. We can just win again, it's fine. Watch this. Honestly, yeah, specifically designing our other decks would be good. So that we're not just accidentally killing people left, right, and center. How many stages? 2. I believe 2. Okay, immediate repairs triggers. So now we get laughing powder, so we can never really stagger again. Right. Please don't do that, thank you. Please don't kill me. We didn't get overcharged first thing, so we do just kind of die here. No, we don't. Oh. Okay then. Cool. Right. They get a few hits off on us, but it's fine. Right. The issue now is that we have no light. Please stop max rolling, for fuck's sake. Stop max rolling! You can stop max rolling! Can I go back to guarding stance yet? Thank you. So now, I mean, no. We may just have to remain in guarding stance when we do that. Let's quickly take a look at our other things. So, because honestly, we could make our blunt deck more focused on light restore. Like, if we have more zero-cost light restores here, then when we switch over to it, we can play them. Like, Energy Cycle, potentially? Or Puppet Blockade's probably better. I mean, actually, if we just make it all, like, light restore. That works. Now when we switch over that, we can actually light restore. Okay, it's just graze the grass, but we can't fit 6 graze the grass now, can we? Okay. Right. That's reduced damage on 1. Okay. We get, you guessed it, another overcharge, and then let's throw a Ferrous Guard down there. Okay, now immediate repairs procs. There we are. Right. Okay, we take some damage here, but it's fine because we've got our stuff. Laughing Powder, lovely. Serpentine Barrier, Serpentine Barrier. AKA the you can't hurt me, I'm fucking invincible. Oh, stagger, lovely. Do we need? Yeah, Token of Friendship's probably the best. Then we get, I suppose we get Bane Aroma to punish, although we're not actually going to be using it just yet, because we don't have enough stuff for that. Chuck a parry into the audience. I may need more card draw, to be honest. I don't really have enough card draw. We are. Okay. Now, ever-repeating performance. Galaxy. Switch over to blunting stance. Hit him with an Galaxy, and then a Graze the Grass and Puppet Blockade. The first we're basically never going to win because it's Slash, but we'll win the second and third. Okay, apparently not. Apparently they wanted to actually roll properly this time. And then we just... How did the Will of the Prescript guy live? Okay, fuck you. Goonie, no backseating. Please, for the love of God. How many times do I have to say no backseating before people start listening? Our galaxy is blunt. It's slash blunt blunt. Okay, energy cycle. Please stop max rolling. I said please stop max rolling, not please do keep max rolling. Okay, Springs Genesis. And then I guess we get to Capo. Now let's move over to... Actually... I think remaining on Blunt is probably the best thing to do here, to be honest. Because that way I can then chuck an energy cycle into the crowd as well. Please stop losing... Oh, I mean, that's the slash one, so I can't really fault you for that. I can fault you for that one, though. That's a fucking pathetic roll. I just realized I was attacking the wrong person there. I should have attacked the guy who has pedal for me. That was an absolute blunder there. Yeah, then we die anyway. Yeah, okay, I am actually going to say, if people keep backseating more now, there are going to be mutes given out. Just because, frankly, I'm sick and fucking tired of it. Right. Okay, already in guarding stance, so overcharge into Graze the Grass. Please, Natsak, win. All you have to do is win. It's not that hard. Put no backseating in the title. It's in the fucking pinned comment. It's really not that hard. No Grind is the mod that we installed for Infinite Books. From the title of the stream, no. I'm not ruining the title of the stream to stop you all from doing something you shouldn't be doing. This is an interesting one, but I think that's just the better one to pick. Yeah, it is a basically universal default. Why are we doing index here? Because we can. That's annoying. We might get staggered here if immediate repairs hasn't procced yet. I mean, if immediate repairs has procced. Oh, never mind. Having a second or third librarian. I think that was a good one to grab, actually. Galaxy. The question is it better to use... I mean... I think it is better to move over. I think that is worth it, to be honest. And then graze the grass. Graze the grass. Wait, yeah, graze the grass. Oh, good first roll. Sadly, they rolled higher. Somehow. Okay. Okay. Please stop heading so high. And then we can't switch back, which is problematic for our life, but we'll see. And we're staggered because fuck me, that's why. Teardrop. Capo, and I just hope I don't die. I'm gonna die, but I just hope I don't. Oh. Oh, them attacking me and dealing so much damage to me caused them to stagger. Well then. In that case. Lovely. And we kill them. Brilliant. Huh. That actually went really well. And you know what that means? More. They're gonna die, so let's attack them. They better die, because otherwise I've staked a lot on them dying. Okay, there we are. Look at that. Drink water. Is my water bottle's empty? Otherwise I would drink water, because that's actually a good idea. Springs Genesis. Considering how much we seem... Hold on. Styles roll 3 times. No. Game power equal to emotion level is funny, but no. Let's get Panorama. Well, I hate to break it to you, buddy, but, I think you're dead. I mean, I'm just gonna hit you with a Feign Aroma now. So, sayonara. 11. Okay. And we're basically max health here, so this should work. Drink air. Yeah, this is basically the best we can be. I don't know what these guys do, but... Locked potential. After using 6 unique combat pair, and longer blade and lock save, which boosts the power of all die by 1. That's cool and all, but have you considered I can just hit you? Let me chuck a parry out into the audience and hope we don't die. Right? What the actual fuck do you mean? How did they beat Overcharge? They're just a random okay. We do unironically just deal a lot of stagger damage as well. Killing us is a nightmare for them. Pedal. Shit. Really? We don't have enough light. Right. That's cool and all, but could you fuck right off? My stream is officially labeled as a YouTube featured, really? Why is my stream YouTube featured? What are they doing in recommending this to people? Oh, that was a mass attack? We are so hard to kill, that's so funny. The power of Netsack, ladies and gentlemen. We just refuse to die. There we are. They finally killed us after that. And it killed 2 of them for it. Oh, Netsack is so funny. If we'd survived that, by the way, we would have been untargetable. Oh, that's hilarious. Right, well, we can now use Maxmen for that first stage, so we should be fine. Holy. Right. That was hilarious. Is that the closest we've gotten? Yeah. If I was paying more attention, we would have won that, actually. And if we'd managed to get the, like, pedals off, we would have won. Thankfully, yeah, now we can Maxman, so that makes my life far easier. Yeah, that was a mix of the fact that Laughing Powder is amazing. We had that one that whenever anybody deals more than 10% of our HP, we heal and deal stagger damage to everyone else. And a bunch of other stuff that's just really funny. Yeah, nanomachines, son. They harden in response to physical trauma. Truly incredible. Right. Huh. If they max roll, they can... Well, they're not even... That's a min roll, by the way. I just want to point out how terrifying that is. I'm holding down the max min button. They're min rolling there. Wait, no, they're not. Oh, I don't have mods active. We're just fighting the game again normally. Max min isn't on. I was like, wow, it's amazing the difference Maxmin makes. Maxmin isn't on. I've just been like fooling myself into believing that Maxmin is on. This is just a good run. Oh, that's great. It's the psychological. If you think you've got Maxmin on, you'll do well. Maxmin isn't on. I don't have mods on. Let's grab that, because ever-repeating performance just gets deleted from us. So, blunting stance, galaxy, into an energy cycle, and degrades the grass. Oh no, no grind applies retroactively to all books you've gotten, so we could turn on Maxmin later and we'd get the books. There we are, one dead. That wasn't as good as it was last time, but it's fine. We probably do need card draw on this one, because we don't have any card draw currently. Although we do now have... I mean... Screws mass attacks, so I guess this. Now we want... Faint Aroma. I mean, I can hit him with them. Do it again. Wow, that was just an awful roll. Netsack, lock the fuck in. That's not locking the fuck in, Netsack. Okay. Let's go back to guarding stance. I don't like it here. Raise the grass. Please stop rolling so high. Okay. We don't have Maxmin and we don't have that other funny gift, so we were just dead there. Right, Maxmin is going on now. That was a surprisingly good run for Maxman being off. This is actually a good build, to be honest. I do like it. I think the reason it works so well is just due to the fact that they have so fewer dice. Although, in theory, it should work really well against Liu, too. Lang wasn't playing a sign, that's why the max wrong. So true. Do we actually... I think we still have... Oh, more index books? I guess these are special index books. Issue with Maxman is you don't think you can get Laughing Powder if you win all clashes. If we win all clashes, we don't need to care about stagger damage now, do we? What does Unlock do? Unlock 3. No idea what this does. We beat the U1 yesterday. We kill good monsters until well, we don't have all allies now, do we? Unlocks a 0 cost, 1 light, 1 page draw. Takes a long time to set up. Ah, okay. Right, well now that we have Maxman, things are about to go far easier. Beat Goku, no. Goku's on the menu for next stream. Guarding stance. Oh, lovely, thank you. Okay, now we're max rolling. You can see because the game slows down every time a dice goes. There we are. Okay. Graze the grass, serpentine barrier. Things definitely go far easier. This is just because we can't save state, by the way, chat. For anybody who hasn't been here before, we use Maxman to get back to where we were before. Provided the entire point... provided the difficulty of the stage does not come from its length. So we don't use it for realizations. Because the only difficulty of realizations comes from how long they are. So if we were to Maxman the entire thing, we'd be fine. Further in the game than me, but you have one librarian. In all fairness, it's probably taken me far longer to get here than it took you to get where you are. I've got the advantage of I can do this and still like be achieving things at the same time, so I can spend more time in my day doing this. A chunk of that is spent on this challenge. Let's get this. And then we get Capo, sure. Switch over to blunting stance. Capo. Raise the grass. Puppet blockade. They have when a certain number of unique cards are played and unlock actors 3. Ah, that makes sense. Wouldn't save states be more fair? We can't use save states. If we could use save states, we would, but save states don't exist on PCs because that's not how computer RAM works. If I was to run on a virtual machine, I could, but why the fuck would I run this game on a virtual machine? Okay, 1 kill. Oh no, we didn't even kill that. 2 health. Brilliant. Okay, the problem if we win too much is we don't get that other funny card, which is a serious problem, but... Anyway. Very good card for realizations, huh? I guess it does help you cycle better if it exhausts. Yeah, if we could, we would. However, we can't, so we don't. That's how that works. Nice Spring Genesis. Paint Aroma. Let's go to Piercing Stance. Paint Aroma. Hit you with a Laceration. I get the feeling we're about to kill them regardless. Yeah, Okay. Okay, we're back to Act 2. Now, let me actually pay attention when we play Act 2 this time, so... It replaces itself as good saving extra setup time and realizations. Okay. Does 3 replace itself back down to 1, or...? Okay. You. Problem is if we run out of light, so... blunting is not a good idea, I don't think, because we don't actually hit enough with it. Now we hit them with the graze the grass. 1, 2... Okay... 3... 4. Becomes unlock 3 and stays as unlock 3. Oh, wow, okay, that's quite good. So it permanently upgrades. That's interesting. So you had to change a certain combat page, but you still continue with Maxman. No. I treat it like a checkpoint that once you've reached, you get to go back to, but you have to keep all the conditions the same. Because it would feel a bit cheaty otherwise. You next. Snake's Prey. And Mangle. Do I actually have any light restore here? I have Leap, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go for Faint Aroma. I don't have enough light restore really for that. Energy conversion, brilliant. So if I go graze the grass on you, then I go energy conversion here, and then hit with a leap. That should be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I mean, we only need 4, but still. One. So that'll be the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bleed isn't even really very good here because, well, they're never going to get to act. Right, we want graze the grass into a energy conversion, and frankly, let's have a Will of the Prescript before so I can draw some more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we don't need the 5th. Yeah, Immortality is a great strat, and the music is really funny for it, because we just have this really chill music as we utterly destroy these people. Let's use Snake's Prey and Mangle, to be honest. We've got so much light, we don't need more currently. When someone's close to dead, you probably want to kill them so they don't get the pedal on them. That's fair, because we've had that situation occur right here. Graze the grass into an energy conversion, and hopefully the leap finishes the job before they die. 1... Uh-oh. Okay, well, hold on. We, time to lock in. Why are they all 0? Oh, shimmering. Who has the pedal? You. Will of the Prescript, Laceration. That should be good. I think I win that. I mean, let me put the Laceration on here. And then, otherwise I throw down a parry. 1, 2... Uh-oh. Shit. I should have used a mass attack. Right, don't let them do that. Okay, yeah, definitely kill, yeah. What's that? No. Definitely kill when you get the chance rather than letting them have low HP, because otherwise that happens. We need the Immortal Abno page. What do you mean we had the Immortal Abno page? Anyway, back we go. Overcharge. Graze the grass. Right. Well, whilst we get back to there, how's everyone's day gone? Hopefully well. I mean, I'm yet to see an answer in chat, so I'm just going to assume everyone's day's gone well. Pretty good? Pretty good. That's good. That's good when your day goes well. I would like to at least beat one of these before I have to go, which is rapidly approaching, but, you know. No powder. We can't get powder first time because we always win. We get powder second time because it's the easiest to get. Awful. Oh, why is it awful, CBT? Not ill or aching, so damn good. Very fair. It does suck to feel. Extremely unfun experience in Ruina. Well, at least it's not a real world thing, I suppose. Let's get that, even though we don't really need it, and then let's get Galaxy. That's blunt, right? Yeah, okay, blunt. I really should fix the blunt deck, but yeah. Just signed up in Lobthorpe. Well, good luck with We Can Change Anything. I'm sure that'll end well for you. Definitely. Maybe go look at a portrait first. That might help you. How did I come up with this idea? Well, it was between this or trying to beat Ruina without directly dealing damage. Or how much of Ruina can you beat without directly dealing damage? And I ended up settling on this, because this sounded less painful. Panorama. And throw an energy cycle in. You're lifting it home as you watch you. Gave you more adrenaline songs. Well, I'm happy to help. Oh. Lovely. Stagger and dead. Which means we get our light back. Accidentally wiped your Ruina save. Ooh, that's rough. Do you have any backups, or is it gone? Let's use Galaxy here. Shaka graze the grass. Mad at them. Librarian stream started to be a psychopath session. It's not a psychopath session. You know, this is all normal. I am a well-adjusted human being, and this challenge totally isn't indicative of my mental state. Just community 100% save with choose toolkit to win fights like you didn't lose this. That's good. Right, well, kill them. And we're back. After this challenge, you will play Babel. I was thinking it would be interesting to try, just jokingly as a run, Babel with only one librarian. But then afterwards, as a more serious challenge, can you beat the Library of Babel with only grunt pages? I think that would be interesting to see. Okay, 2 to 6. I should be able to hit that, right? Surely. Take aggro with Grace the Grass, and then throw a leap it. 2, 3. Right. I have seen, the one thing I've really seen of Library of Babel was distorted Yan with something like, I think it was 380,000 HP, which is a little bit much, to be honest. That is slightly insane numbers. Anyway, will of the prescript into a mangle. Great. Video aim front. No, it was just in the Discord, which you should join, by the way. Everyone who is not in the Discord, go join. It is cool. I like it. I am happy to see everyone there talking. You're totally not being studied as part of a, I don't know. What Project Moon joke could I say? I don't know. I will totally not shove you inside the bodies of robots and force you to work for, you know, several years on end doing the same thing over and over. Because that would be mean, and also I don't have the ability to do that, so... Mangle into a Venom's Fangs, maybe? The bleed is insane. It's just, wait, hold on, you want the pedals. Fuck! Fuck! Shit. Shit, I was on autopilot. Who has pedals? You have pedals. Fuck. Shit. Snake's prey into a leap. This is fine. Everything is under control. Don't panic, chat. Why the fuck do they deal so much damage? Why the fuck do they deal so much damage? Okay. Hello, Carmen. Right, maybe I should make a different deck that is actually better at sustaining itself than requiring one charge card. Like, I mean, we could go for Slash instead. Is there anything with Slash that can sustain itself? I mean, hold on, let's go... Slash, so... Light covering page draw. So, I mean, we could use Unlock, but I don't think that's too good. Honestly, using high attack cards that are low cost is quite good for us. Even if I know it's not Slash, but that doesn't matter. Like, Frontal Assault. Stay Calm is quite good for us. Let's do that. Honestly, adding 3 Stay Calms might be good. Like, if we just create something... This is looking like a Pierce thing. Let me just load anything here, because I apparently forgot to... no, it doesn't matter, we're not going to be using Slash. Let's use Pierce. So, we want... Frontal Assault. Stay Calm. Then, how do we draw pages? This is an important question. I mean, you draw pages on discarding. Oh, I'd rather not discard. I mean, let's get rid of the light recovery now. Characters you most like in the combat page you think are best designed? The characters I most like. Well, writing-wise, I really like Philip. I think Philip's really cool, but... What the fuck is multi-slash? Also, I didn't ask, chat. Once again, I did not ask. Steel Knuckles could be good. I mean, to overcome Crisis is fine. That is actually... Well, no, it's not Pierce, but... That'd be good. Yeah, right. We go again. Do you have to make a new save file for Library Babel to activate? I have no idea. I honestly don't even know how you're supposed to activate Library Babel, so... Right, guarding stance, overcharge, great. This is a little bit of a boring stream, my apologies, chat. I'm really not sure what I can do to be entertaining here, considering we are just doing the same fight over and over. I mean, if it's any consolation, the stream will soon be over, so, I don't know. But yeah, maybe I should tell stories. Okay, whilst we do this, chat, what stories would you like? Pick a story, any story, chat. What stories would you like to see? Or here, I suppose. Here is probably the right one. Bring back the smash up from you, Salt, really? So I don't think So was here right now, so I mean, we could every time we fail an attempt. This is peak entertainment. I mean, sure, I'm not going to disagree with you, but... you could entertainment stories would be nice. Oh, okay. I mean, if I can think of any, we'll have some. Let's grass. Peak annoying moment in life. I'm not really sure. I don't tend to remember annoying moments. I have played Persona. I do like Persona. But how I discovered the PM franchise. Okay, so there were two videos that I would say contributed the most to me getting into Project Moon. One was a video essay on Roland, and the other one was a... also, we can switch to piercing, by the way, here. One was a video essay on Roland, and the other was... It was the One Nugget challenge. Those were the two things that got me into Project Moon. Really? So yeah. That's actually part of the reason why I think this would be cool to do, and it's also part of the reason why I'm currently working on a video essay. Because, you know, it'd be nice to go truly full circle. One Nugget challenge, yeah, it was, can you beat Lobotomy Corporation with one nugget? Ignoring, of course, that they had to have some, like, whatchamacallit. They had to bring in filler ones that they just put in a corner. I guess that. And then... you. Yeah, remember getting introduced to Limbus because of a Roblox game using Kanto 6 music. That's fair, I suppose. Also, from the looks of this, we don't have enough card draw. That's what I'm seeing from that. I'm not sure if that's the case, but I would rather not have to wrestle with card draw. By Meti, not the bad guy? I don't think so. Oh, yes, that's the video essay. That was the video essay, yes. You know, it's quite a well-made video essay, to be honest. Yeah, very cool. Okay, staggered. Yeah, the issue is definitely card draw. I think maybe if we make our piercing thing, whatchamacallit, singleton, that way we can add Will of the Prescript. And that should be more useful for us, because we'll see if this works here. If it doesn't work, then we'll have to do that. You already watched the One Nugget Challenge thrice out of boredom. I mean, I was considering doing it myself. Especially considering Fields of Mystria is a interesting YouTuber that have interesting videos on their channel. Yeah, so, you know, I could redo it in a more, God, I hate that I have to watch this one YouTuber because the rest of their channel is a nightmare. Which could be good. Okay. Sparkling spear and 3 stake arms. You know, I get the feeling the enemy needs to stay calm. Difficulty curve is vertical with the Ruina Queen of Hatred fight, which got you interested in Ruina. Yeah, that's fair. I know a lot of people who did get into it through that. Let's go piercing stance. Sparkling Spear into a Stay Calm, into a Frontal Assault, just so we get our light back. And we don't have Maxman on, because we're not allowed Maxman. 1, 2... How do I like my eggs? I haven't eaten eggs in a very long time, actually. When I do have them... I think... I know it's basic, but I do like a good sunny side up egg. A sunny side up egg is very cool. But otherwise... I would say... I do like a poached egg. Poached eggs are nice. Oh yeah, you can never go wrong with a poached egg. Well, you can go very wrong with a poached egg, but they taste nice. You can never go wrong with the taste of a poached egg. Right. Sparkling Spear, Frontal Assault. Let's actually pay attention to the person we need to attack this time. Okay. Sparkling Spear, Frontal Assault. You do have the pedal, yes. Right. Chill turn-based game, and Steam recommended you Library of Ruina. That is rough. How are you keeping your stagger up against Genesis stagger damage? Genesis doesn't do stagger damage. All characters take 3 to 7 stagger damage. Not us. So, the answer is, I don't know how, because I didn't know that was a thing that the card did. Librarian isn't that bad difficulty-wise? It can be. It definitely can be. Although I'm not really sure if there are any chill turn-based games, particularly. Oh, actually, we do take stagger damage. Huh. I didn't notice that. Strange. You have pedal now. Oh, that's why you normally have the hauler. Okay, we could probably replace one of these for a hauler. So that'll actually counteract it, yeah. If we do that next time, then. Because I honestly didn't even know that was something that happened. Pokemon, I guess? Yeah, that's true, actually, that is. Okay. This is pretty good at, sustaining. Actually, we have immediate repairs, it doesn't matter. We're not gonna... If it goes down to 0, we just go back up again. It shouldn't be an issue. Stay calm. Stay calm. Frankly, I just want to use all my stay calms here, actually. Lovely. If they could act, they would have basically nothing. I mean, I could hit him with a... I would like to heal, actually. And then do I have... I have enough frontal assaults. Wait, no. Who has the pedal? You. Frontal assault. Frontal assault. Isn't immediate repairs proccing cheating? How would it be cheating? We've always had immediate repairs on. What do you think about this interaction and gameplay way? I think it's funny, but it's boring, which is a good enough counter in my opinion. Like, why would you ever want to do this in normal gameplay? Like, yeah, who now? You. Sparkling Spear into a frontal assault. Staggered, lovely. Because it procced in the OG run. That's... I don't think you understand how any of the passes work. Immediate repairs. When staggered, recover from stagger and fully recover stagger resist once per act. Next time, before you accuse somebody of cheating, please look at what the passive you're talking about does. You'll find you're very wrong. One, two, and there's our immediate repairs proc and also the kill. Okay, why are you cheating? You're using my eyes. Of course, I should be doing this blindfolded with one arm behind my back. In all fairness, with the way I act sometimes on this challenge, I may as well be. You were asking, it did seem very accusatory, which may just be me jumping to things, but yeah. Who has pedal now? You have pedal now. Sparkling Spear, frontal assault, frontal assault. You make a game like Librarian a balance? That'd be interesting. Oh, that's an interesting topic of conversation. Chat, if you could have any Project Moon game, as in, like, made, like they're announcing tomorrow that they're making X game, what game would you want? Okay, now let's use this and frontal assault on you twice. Librarian 2. That's fair. Anything but archived. What I would want a I would want an MMORPG in the style of old school RuneScape. I would play the living daylights out of a game like old school RuneScape. A Library Ruina game like old school RuneScape. Ah, shit, Pedals is on the wrong person. Well, now's the point where we need to rapidly kill here, which thankfully we can do because we're cool and, you know. One. Besides, they have so much strength down, it really doesn't matter. Anything but Ruina, frankly, also is a correct answer. Souls-like in the City. A Souls-like in the City would be interesting, yeah. Hey, can you, fuck off, actually? Leave me alone. Why are we running Stay Calm? Because it can hit a lot. It has 3 hits, which is quite cool. And it's also a 1 cost. And also this is the purple tier, so I can put a shittier deck I like on something and it'll work. A city builder would be interesting, to be honest. But I think it would have to be more of an RTS than a city builder, because you'd have to be able to deal with all the different things going on, and that'd be quite interesting. Yan next. It is Yan next, isn't it? You know, sometimes it doesn't sound too bad just let go of all the complicated thoughts and follow orders like the Index does. I think otherwise. You won't be better than a corpse if you just mindlessly perform tasks as they're given to you. And the Index looks just like walking corpses in that regard. They appear to have no respect for the free will of individuals. You know, I do have a thing or two to say about performing tasks as they're given. Here's the difference. Both you and I are working hard in order to get out of this place. We have a clear goal set in our minds. We're doing this because we wish to be free. However, Yan's efforts to prove that he has a will of his own went up in smoke. He used to berate it hard, calling people who fall pathetic and stuff. Have you changed your mind on that? Perhaps I have. I thought they were nothing more than completely meaningless arrays of words for those who have no purpose in life. As you pointed out, the prescripts of the Index end up benefiting the Syndicate. That prescript commanded them all to eliminate all members of the Thumb in Elcorp's nest, right when an underboss and his capos had disappeared. The prescripts Yan had been delivering were false, but an invitation to the library is in that man's hand, as if it was destined to occur. He knew that he was up to something. It's like they're seeing 1 step ahead. Heck, 3 steps maybe. Yeah, I thought they were more than zealots wasting away their lives and time. But that was a hasty judgment I made from mere fragments. Could the prescripts actually be as omniscient as they make them out to be, Roland? Well, that's true, and I don't think you have to be so unnerved about them. Yeah? The prescripts could be some grand entity or big ball or nothing for all I know. Point is, there's no need to pay too much attention to what they say. Even if everything I've been doing is actually done at the city's will and not mine, that doesn't matter to me one bit, since there's no way for me to realize that. What I do know is the emotions I feel are wholly mine. The emotions you feel? Thanks for putting it that way. I'm gonna wonder why. Sorry, hold on, chat. One moment. Yeah, the emotions you feel, Roland. The emotions you feel. Fuck off, pop-ups. The emotions you feel.
You've ever read a novel that kept you wanting to find out what's going to happen next? Or watched a movie that drops ominous hints about the fate of one or more of its characters? Then you've probably already experienced foreshadowing. Foreshadowing is a narrative device in which suggestions or warnings about events
the emotions you
are
feel
dropped or planted. Sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious.
He was apparently invited by a prescript. The way he was invited is still a mystery for us. Talk about a cliffhanger. Always gotta tease me this way. You seem quite interested. Who knows? He might lead us to the full story behind the prescripts. Even though we won't get to see it if he isn't our guest. Watch what we've got next. Good point. Funny you should say that. Oh, Hockman. Hey, Hockman, do you want Purple Tear back? Slash is still empty. Price of Silence. What do you do? Time flying. Cannot be targeted. Every single player is given 30 What the actual fuck do you mean 30 seconds? What do you mean 30 seconds? What do you mean 30 seconds? What does silence do? All I remember is remember the timeline for the next scene. Started a random time for 12 rounds time to do with substance per second. Okay. Did you forget? I've never fought this before. What do you mean, did you forget? And in all fairness, yeah, I am only using ONE Librarian, so things do get slightly easier for me. This feels like P+Enter gameplay otherwise. How exactly am I supposed to kill these people? I mean, I guess I wait. Because now I can go on deflect, deal half the blocker's physical damage. And then I can go Serpentine Barrier and chuck an overcharge at you. Oh, they steal my cards, huh? Which means they also steal my Librarian's cards, which are awful. Okay. Overcharge on, yeah, overcharge on you, parry, and then a Ferris Guard, I suppose, on you. Okay, I suppose a Ferris Guard on you. One kill. Great. More deflect gameplay. There are a lot of them, huh? I have no card draw. That's a fucking overcharge. Okay, right. Let's not do that for now. We would have to build a full thing for that, and I don't have enough time for that, so fuck that. We'll do that later. For now... let's quickly check this out, and then, I will reset the thing. L5, 1, 2, 3's, fourth door. 14 steps to the right, 23 steps to the left. There's a staircase. How far down does this go? The sound, it's getting louder, and I see a dim light. Is it really okay to head inside? I guess I have no choice. What's this? What are these huge machines supposed to be? Welcome, welcome! It must have been an exhausting journey here. Come on and make yourself at home. Who are you? I'm the weaver working here. No way, a Silksong reference. So nice to see a guest after such a long time. Come on now, don't be shy and step right in. A weaver? Yep, that's what I am. You were invited by the prescript, right? The likes of you couldn't even dream of finding this place without the guidance of the prescript. It only invites people here on a very extraordinary occasion, so consider yourself honored. Does this place have something to do with the prescripts? Yes, oh yes, it has plenty to do with them. This is the birthplace of the prescripts. Prescripts are born? Your face tells me you must have a lot you'd like to hear. And that's good. I was really bored too, actually. You should take a seat first, here. This will be a long story. Here's your chair. Sorry, I have no tea. It's hard to come by warm water down here. Oh, where are my manners? What's your name? Are you a proxy or a messenger? My name's Moirai. Oh, hold on, could you please slow down? First off, I'm Jan Vismok. I'm a messenger. I only started working less than a month ago. Jan, so you're a messenger? Yes, I've been delivering prescripts full of absurd and brutal orders. Oh, I understand. Prescripts are cruel indeed. And naughty too, which gets some people killed. I'd hear many resentful remarks and screams from the people who'd received their prescripts. Are you the one who wrote those ridiculous prescripts? Eesh, so scary. Don't scowl at me so dreadfully now. To answer your question first, no, I'm not responsible for the contents of the prescripts. My occupation is to manage these spinning wheels on a loom. Huh? Then how are prescripts born? Shh. Can you hear the sound? Can you feel the tremor climbing up your feet and touching your bosom? I can feel a tiny quake, yes, but what about it? It's just a small vibration. Wrong! This isn't a simple tremor. Your tremor? No way, Limbus Company. You're feeling the heartbeat of the city. It vibrates at random frequencies. Those vibrations move this pendulum over here, and I spin the wheels to make threads. Oh, why hear me describe it when you can see it in action? Here, why don't you come closer and take a look? A new prescript is about to be born. The pendulum swings above the threads I spin, inscribing meaning on them. Meaning? All I see are random patterns. It could seem hazy at first, but this is the language of the city after all. You obviously won't recognize it. No, oh no. The language of the city? Are there more languages left to be found? It's a different kind from the languages people use. Oh, it certainly is. The thing is, I have no idea what it means either. But we'll soon be able to find out. There are 57 spinning wheels here. The threads spun from these wheels are then put in this loom, and I modestly weave cloth from them. Wait just a moment now. And there it is! Look, a prescript has been created. No way, to Shehon. When you see a person on a three-way intersection waving their hand 7 times, follow them to their house. It really is a prescript. Alright, no time to be spacing out. We should send this prescript to a messenger for delivery, right? Start with the stamp, and... Let's see. The code is N next to L, N920, and 1. There it is! Pipe number N9201 is right here. Now we roll up this prescript and put it in here. The prescript will travel along the pipe all the way to the surface. That's what prescripts were? This can't be. Who made the spinning wheels, the loom, and the pipes then? I have no clue. I was led here by a prescript too. Oh, my predecessor was waiting for me when I arrived, but they left after receiving a prescript one day. Have you never questioned the prescripts? Not really? I don't have much else to do anyway. Do you have any idea how many people die because of your stupid, randomly generated commands? If this is where all prescripts are made, then you could have at least tweaked them a little so they're not as cruel. I'm doing this because a prescript ordered me to create and send prescripts down here, though. If I break this prescript, the prescripts will get me killed. What are you talking about? You're the one in charge of sending out the prescripts! What if there's another weaver like me somewhere in another nest? You don't possibly think that I'm the only one mailing all the prescripts for the city, do you? Someone has to be making the content of the prescripts, but who could it be? In my opinion, that'd be the city itself. The pendulum inscribing patterns on the threads swing according to the city's motions, like I said just before. Footsteps of pedestrians walking around on the surface, quakes coming from construction sites, impacts created from some clumsy person falling on the floor, echoes of people's screams. Every little event happening in the city becomes a vibration that moves the pendulum. Even the sound of us talking. At the end of the day, us city folk can never be free from the city. Every deed committed by denizens of the city is ultimately the city's deed. We're representing its will in a sense. All the cruel things we've been committing were out of the city's volition. Why did the city have to be that way? because the people are. The city was built by people, and their cruel nature had to naturally reflect on the creation. We were born that way. This is a mess. People building the city, and now the city is controlling the people? Does the order really matter much? I think the point is this, that whatever we do, we're essentially part of the city. All you do is weave cloth in this peaceful bunker. You probably have no idea what kind of brutal outcomes that piece of cloth you can make can bring. That's why you can talk about such a carefree attitude. You're right, that's beyond me. I only do what I was ordered to. Do I really have to care about that, though? According to the city's will, it's volition. The city's will matches the will of the people living in it. Did you know? There are beings born out of the city folks once. Humans who want to walk the path that's given to them. They're afraid to face the consequence of their actions and take responsibility for them. They know that they'll end up going the wrong way if they try to make their own decisions. They'd rather rely on something and expect things from it rather than to live a life of struggle. Wrong! Look at this challenge! I'm not doing what's told to me, I'm doing the opposite. People without purpose in their lives desiring and yearning for something to open up a way for them. It could be something wishing for equality amidst the savagery and voyeurism. Or it could be the vain hopes of those who want the city to thrive forevermore, providing for all of its inhabitants. That's how gods were born. People need them. They didn't pop into existence because someone told them to. They can't be made up by anyone, nor can they be oppressed. You can't blame anyone for this. So many people, so many residents of the city want them. Thus, they're the fear that will draw them near them, the temptation of happiness, the promises and wishes of all people. Are you starting to get why the prescripts came into existence? Yeah. Right. It wasn't my fault. People weren't doing inhumane things because I delivered prescripts to them. Those horrible things were meant to happen anyway. You're right. I think I see it now. It's the city, because people have always been cruel. Humans are born that way, and they have desperate wishes. It doesn't matter if they are pure wishes welled up from innocent hearts or ambitions born from greed. This is the result of what everyone wished for. Killing people with my own hands or taking away invaluable things from others. Shuddering in guilt listening to those horrid screams while I tried my best to seem unfazed. They're all useless feelings eating away at my heart. Exactly. I'm just a tiny part of the world. I can never change the wishes of all people. There's no way I can defy this flow. What I did was part of the city. The will of the city. Forging prescripts out of spite and delivering them can be traced to the city's volition, not my free will. But that equates to my own volition in the end. The city and I, and every person in the city were one and the same. Do you think so too? Huh, I wonder who he was talking to. Morai, the city must know where I should go next. Me? Oh, don't you worry. Just a moment, please. Oh, right here. It's an invitation to the library, prepared just for you. As the city wills it. What was he talking to? Or was he talking to me all along? Well, regardless. Back to my post. Gotta keep my position. Color me speechless. So that's what the prescripts really were. Beings akin to gods of the city. I don't think I've heard or read any meaning of such things. By the way, I don't think it's an AI. It just isn't. It's just random. It's a random number generator that people are seeing, like, meaning in. It does seem like there are beings out there that fit the description the Weaver person gave. I think I've seen something similar a few times, but I don't know if it actually was one. Not sure if being is the right word for them, to be honest. I suppose they're created because people wish for them to exist. I don't know. That's interesting. Because what he's talking about is the smoke monster. He's talking about abnormalities. IRL AI works akin to it. No, it doesn't. AI isn't a random number generator. It's a weighted distribution of things designed to find the most probable outcome. It's not just a random number generator. If it was a random number generator, it wouldn't be the same. Prescripts are just chaos. They're chaos theory on a massive scale that somehow give meaning. I suppose they're created because people wish for them to exist. I don't know all about them, to tell you the truth. According to their logic, the prescripts would be one such being, created from the collective aspiration of those who want to be given a purpose in their endless lives. This isn't random. It is random. It's so. I know I'm waiting, but it was born out. She's lying. She thinks the prescripts have. She's giving the prescripts meaning, because without the prescripts having meaning, she would have to admit that her life was meaningless. Prescripts are utterly random, but it's the fact that people wish for their free will to disappear that they assume the prescripts have meaning and thus ascribe meaning to them. As a weaver, she's like, well, I can't do it because if I do it, then, you know, I'll lose my job because the prescripts have meaning because somebody No, they don't. It's just random. It's random and it all works out really well. Don't know. I might have, but I don't really know what I saw. Heck, I'm not sure if I saw it at all. Doesn't sound seeing one, does it? It's just my memory about the details that was blurry, and I don't feel like remembering it for whatever reason. Smoke monster. On how prescripts have predicted Yan will. Random chance. Pure random chance. This in Game Theory Live. I always talk about stuff like this. You must be new to the stream. I always do stuff like this. You don't think highly of them, huh? Seeing as what one of those metaphorical gods made of people's wishes is doing, I can't see it in a positive light. Seems to lead people to ruin in one way or another. Is it truly for their sake? See, all of you in chat, by saying, I'm certain the machine works in some way, I'm certain there's supernatural being in some way, I'm sure... No. This is precisely how the machine works. People think the machine works, and so the machine works. They think the prescripts have meaning. It's a random pendulum. Whatever she's doing to the prescripts somehow generates words from it. They're utterly random. It is literally randomness. And it's randomness that humans want to ascribe meaning to, because that's what we do. We see random patterns and we go, oh, there must be words in that, and find the words. They are random. There is no meaning behind the prescripts. Anyway, let's continue. They seem to lead people to ruin in one way or another. Is it truly for their sake? What do you think, Roland? Do you think these gods are leading the residents of the city the correct paths as some claim? I'm reminded at a glance they do look like a weird cult giving their lives to an object that swings on a whim. And they're giving arbitrary meanings to it, like how it's the heartbeat of the city. That's a consequentialist point of view shared by many other religions. The methods they take may be a complete mess. That being said, I don't think there's absolutely nothing good to say about them. They've fulfilled people's wishes anyhow. The results are another story. Even though so-called gods bring fear and despair to people, they get to live a life that's richer and more human. The goal might have been forcibly handed to them, but it's still better than nothing. But it's randomness, how can the prescripts come together like the wave hand and one random chance? Random chance. It's unlikely, but it's all random chance. The machine has no supernatural aspect to it, it is just random. It's randomness that works out because everybody does the randomness, and the randomness somehow ends up coming together. But it's all random, there's nothing behind it. The machine, you saw the machine. It's a pendulum, a bunch of spinning wheels, and just other random stuff. The scribbles are meaningless. There's no language to the city. It's tremors. It's nothing. And it's nothing that gets meaning ascribed to it. That's what the entire metaphor is. For there to be something behind it, everybody in chat's desperate, well, not desire maybe, but the searching to try and find a meaning in the nothing, the random nothing. That's how the machine works. That's why it works, because people are trying to find meaning in it. I'm counting on you as always. Receive a prescript and carry it out. Receive a prescript and carry it out. Receive. Greetings, dear guest. If I may, I am Angela. Yes, it would seem you know me well. The prescripts know everything. The prescripts represent the will of the city. They know everything that goes on in the city. They know what I'm going to do, what you're going to do, all of it. I see. Do you have any doubts about the prescripts? Of course not. The prescripts are the city's will, and the city's volition is my will. To deny the city's volition is to deny myself. By accepting this truth, you're acknowledging you have no free will of your own. Don't you feel it's unfair? We'd only have to be driven to despair by the repercussions of our choices. We'd have to be ward down from the pain, standing in the field of thorns on our own 2 feet. By filling up the part that can't be achieved alone, our lives as humans can become much more lavish. I have the talent to walk the path in front of me, if nothing else. Even if I don't have much happiness, I know where to go in the immediate future. And that's enough for me. It's fortunate that you're satisfied with it. May you find your book in this place. So anyway, I've run out of time for the day, so we're not going to be fighting them just yet. We'll head back to that probably tomorrow afternoon. But yeah, with that note, I'll see you all tomorrow. If you do want to, please do join the Discord, because you'll be notified of future streams, and or subscribe. But yeah, with that said, I'll see you in the future. Bye for now.